These past couple of months have weighed heavily on me. One could say I had the summer blues. It happens. Although when struck with misfortune over and over again, it does something to you. There's no relief at the end of it anymore, just fear. Fear of what's coming next. Now every step is taken with caution. Worst of all, once fallen into this endless cycle of misery, it not only takes a great deal of courage to step out of it, but a wake-up call to make you realize you're in it in the first place. Because once in, a list is being made and then you get to counting. First this, then that, until you no longer allow yourself to be happy anymore. Call it a protection. For one more hit, and I will break. I'm a great advocate for expression, but lately it's just sadness all around. So this time, I want to just feel enough. Enough with what I have, enough with what I am. Too long have I been dwelling inside my head. It's time to get out of that space. And by all means, this is not a lecture to be more grateful, turn ignorant towards problems and not give them the care they deserve. I'd like this to be a wake-up call, because a wake-up call is all it is. A breath of fresh air, a reminder that there are things taken for granted. Not deliberately, but because we forget. I myself worry a lot, and almost every day it's this war I wage against myself to keep my head up, to keep going. What's fascinating is how fast all of it becomes irrelevant in the face of injury and sickness. I broke many bones from my time being an athlete, herniated my disc at 17. Every single time I sat in pain, restricted in motion, and feeling discomfort, every single time all I cared about was just to feel well again. Even if it was just for a moment, because sometimes a moment is all you get. Perhaps it's a week, a day, an hour, or only a single minute. So I have to make it count. For somebody else currently rotting away from sickness has to as well. Sometimes I sit in front of my computer, working, playing. Everything is going smoothly, no stutters, lags, or shutdowns. I remember how growing up all I had was a laptop that used to start flickering whenever you'd unplug the power supply. Playing games on the lowest resolution, spending hours upon hours figuring out the settings just to make it run. Recently I was reminiscing with one of my friends how we used to play this one game and ended up looking at old videos of it. Although seeing the graphics, that was not how I remembered it. In my head, everything was flat, bright, and ugly. Yet I enjoyed every minute of it.
Dude, that does not sound...
I remember when I started making videos online how I had daily crashes because my laptop couldn't take the workload. Every single time greeted by this diabolical emoticon. Now it's not the best, but most definitely far from the worst. It saves all the headaches of slow technology, a luxury of comfort that can fade at any moment. Back then in school, I used to go out and see my friends every day, meet new people, hang around, and just have a good time. Now all grown up, it's everything but common. To meet once is like trying to make an appointment with a dermatologist. Most of my friends moved away, and now it's long train rides back and forth, mostly alone, rarely in company. It's ironic because those very friends used to live next door. That space is now occupied by somebody else, a stranger, and I'm not sure how to feel about it. As I continue to grow up, things seem to only move further apart, kind of like the universe does. There's no longer something like school that allows you, or more so forces you, to meet everybody on a daily basis. No, it's all on you to make things happen. I once had a friend, he used to tell me about his past, a great life with great company. A life that is now over, and all that used to be one is now separate. I used to go to that friend whenever in need of advice or just a break from all the stress. It was like a sanctuary, a place of understanding and no judgment. Unfortunately, that too is now over. But I'm grateful for every second of his time. And so to tell the truth, I'm afraid of change. I lived in the same home my whole life. I'm somebody who invites opportunity and new experiences, yet more often than not, I grow attached. It's very difficult for me to let go, especially when it comes to something like home. And the very idea that someday I might have to leave all of this behind frightens me. Yet, at the same time, how else would I discover anything, really? Nonetheless, it is a privilege to have something like this. A place I can call home, a place I can always return to. So easy to be taken for granted. Some of us may find themselves trapped somewhere that isn't really anything. A spot for those that never belonged. People who do not have that feeling of safety and comfort. Home is everything, for what are we without it? So I'd like to raise a toast to that. Home and all the things that make life a little bit more bearable.